Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power. But today, we explore the path of the Zen monk. You keep your headphones permanently clamped to your skull, drowning out the world with an endless stream of digital noise, ambient lo-fi, and mindless background chatter. You tell yourself this constant wall of sound helps you focus, calms your anxiety, or keeps you productive in a chaotic world. This is a pathetic lie. You do not seek focus. You are running in absolute terror from the hollow, undisciplined vacuum of your own mind. You are the noise junkie, a broken modern archetype suffering from a fatal phobia of absolute silence. The paradox is absolute. In your frantic effort to consume everything, you're becoming entirely nothing. You have weaponized background audio to perform a slow psychological lobotomy on yourself, ensuring your true potential is never forced to speak. The ultimate mystery of your decay is not the noise you choose to consume, but the terrifying message your unedited mind is trying to scream at you. A message you will be forced to hear by the end of this transmission. In the mountain fortresses of feudal Japan, the Sohei, the legendary warrior monks of Mount Heiai, constructed an empire of pure, unyielding awareness. They did not possess the luxury of distraction. To survive a midnight ambush by rival warlords required a mind as still and sharp as polished obsidian. The modern person, by contrast, lives in a state of self-inflicted mental fragmentation. You cannot walk to a car, wash a dish, or fall asleep without a digital surrogate whisper-feeding your consciousness. You are a slave to the auditory drip, completely incapable of standing alone with your raw thoughts. Your intellect has grown soft, bloated, and reactive. You mistake sensory consumption for intellectual growth, entirely blind to the truth that a mind constantly flooded with external input is completely incapable of generating original power. You have allowed your environment to dictate your internal state, turning your consciousness into a crowded marketplace of stolen ideas. The Sohei Monastic Order maintained an atmospheric ecosystem of crushing standards. Step into the high-altitude temples of Mount Hiei during the Sengoku period. Feel the biting sub-zero wind howling through massive cedar pillars. Smell the bitter, heavy scent of burning sandalwood incense, wet stone, and frozen iron armor. Here, the monks underwent the brutal ritual of Sesshin Stillness, days of continuous, uninterrupted meditation, where moving a single muscle meant receiving the swift strike of a wooden staff across the shoulders. Within this severe crucible, they mastered the protocol of Mokujo Silence. This was not merely the absence of speech. It was a microscopic mechanical tool to systematically starve the ego. They paired this with the cultivation of ma-void, the deliberate, intentional space between actions, thoughts, and breaths. The Sohei used this structural stack to transform silence from an empty vacuum into a lethal weapon of strategic clarity. They executed this through 3 precise steps. First, the complete termination of all external audio. Second, the deliberate observation of the internal chaos without reaction. And third, the grounding of the mind into the immediate physical present. By entering the ma-void, the warrior monk became completely detached from fear, turning absolute stillness into an unstoppable martial force. Your constant need for audio stimulation is a calculated avoidance mechanism. The second the background noise stops, the internal mirror rises. You are forced to face your structural flaws, your unfulfilled obligations, and the terrifying realization that you are wasting your life. Your brain panics at the sight of its own emptiness, immediately demanding a fresh injection of phasic dopamine to bury the guilt. You hide behind the noise because you are a coward who cannot survive your own internal monologue. To break this addiction to distraction, you must willingly enter the crucible of the monk. Force a daily period of absolute sensory starvation. No music, no podcasts, no digital input. Sit directly in the ringing weight of the silence and let the internal chaos burn itself out. Starve the distraction. Stop. Remove your hands from your face. Do not look away. Exactly half of this transmission has unfolded, and your fractured mind is already itching to open another tab, to check a notification, or to look for an easy escape. You are uncomfortable because the silence between these words is forcing you to confront your own mental rot. You despise this absolute stillness because it exposes your lack of self-control. Sit still. Do not flee from the mirror. If you close this video now, you admit that you lack the basic dignity to control your own attention. Master the stillness. The ultimate cost of your silence phobia is the complete erasure of your identity. By filling your head with the voices of others, you ensure your own voice never develops. You live as a secondary echo of a crowded world. Miyamoto Musashi once wrote that there is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, or smarter. Everything exists within. Silence is not your enemy. It is the battlefield where your truest self is forged. Stop running from the quiet. Let the noise die. Draw your focus inward like a blade and stand unyielding in the empty space. Silence the weakness. Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power. Which one are you? Comment below.